talk a little bit about some of the conditions that you had, some of the things that you've tried that maybe didn't work, and what you've tried that you found success with.
Okay. So my sister is a breast cancer survivor, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer at 42 years old, and she's now 62 years old. So when you're the sister of somebody on a frontline breast cancer, doctors don't let you alone. They do all kinds of testing on you. And at one point, they thought that they found cyst. So I had no history at all except a sister with breast cancer. So I took all my paperwork and I came to Dr. Bob, and this was in 2005. And I said, it just doesn't make sense that I would be the next person with breast cancer, not with the lifestyle that I lead. So he had just started researching iodine, and he said, I don't know a lot about it yet, but you should try it. You're the perfect candidate for this. So it was a six-week regimen of iodine, and I had to go back because there was no way of getting out of the biopsy. So I went back to do the biopsy and went through the ultrasound. I'm laying on the tables, and they're trying to do the needle placement, and it doesn't work because they can't find the cysts. The cysts are actually gone. And the doctors were in there, the technicians were in there, all kinds of extra people come in there. And you're in this silent phase, right? Nobody will tell you what's really going on. And then I said to them, you can't find the cysts, can you? And they said, no, we can't. I said, right, I didn't think you could. So I got up off the table and I called Dr. Bob's office immediately, and I told him, I said, you're not going to believe what just happened to me. Yeah. But I didn't have to go through the biopsies. It was fabulous. Good.
So you've had some other issues as well that maybe have
well,
worked
it's not me.
with prevention?
We've been with Dr. Bob for more than 20 years. Okay. So my family of 4 has been with him for the entire 20 years also. Our daughter at age 7 was in 3rd grade, and she suffered from asthma. And she was, on the steroids, the inhalers, the machines at home, all of that kind of stuff. And I got a call when she was in 3rd grade, and they said, your daughter's going into an asthma attack, and you have to come for her. And I came, and I went, and I took her immediately to the pediatrician. I have my hands full of all these prescriptions and these steroids, and I knew what it did to her. You could see the color go out of her. You could feel her heart race. She's this tiny little girl. And I had only met Dr. Bob a month before that, and I was the person that was under his care at that time. And at that point, when I pulled out, I could turn left and go home and do this regimen, or I could turn right and go to Dr. Bob. And I went to Dr. Bob, and he had met Andrea, and he had taken x-rays, but he had never serviced her yet. And it was a Thursday at 6 o'clock, and I arrived at his office, and I didn't have an appointment. And I told him the situation I was in, and he said, let me just finish and close out my day. I didn't even read her x-rays. I'll read her x-rays, and we'll see what we can do. And he adjusted her on that Thursday, and he adjusted her 6 times in 7 days, and she is 27 years old, and she's never had another asthma attack in her life. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Right, nothing, never taken medicine, never done, and no inhalers, no puffs, absolutely zero.
Does she continue to seek treatment as a preventative?
Yes, she continued on preventative treatment here with Dr. Bob. She's now a school teacher at Faith Lutheran Academy in Las Vegas, and she's under chiropractic care in Las Vegas also.
So what sort of things do you do now as with somebody, a family member who had breast cancer? What do you do now in terms of preventative measures?
We eat really healthy. We eat completely organic. We eat very green. And I buy as much farm to table as I possibly can. I go directly to the farmers that I know. There's one person that I buy all my vegetables from. And in fact, that person is now under Dr. Bob's care also. There's one farm that I buy all of our meat products from. I mean, there's one place for all of those kind of things, so I do that.
Okay. And breast thermography is something that we've been talking about here. Is that something that you're looking at or have tried?
Yes, I haven't tried it yet, but yes, it is clearly something I would look at.
Thank you for watching this video, and thank you to those who have supported us on Patreon. Remember, that's the best way to make sure that we can keep bringing you this kind of content. If you'd like to sign up and support us, there's a link right here on the right. Also, make sure to sign up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, that's on the right as well. And stay up to date with the latest videos. A couple of the newest ones are right on the bottom of this page as well. Thanks again for watching.